हम्म। हेलो। शायद आवाज सही आ रहा है क्या? देख लेता है। ठीक है। ओके। लाइव चैट ऑन कर लेता है। नाइस। हाँ, चलो हम खेलते हैं अभी। तो देखते हैं क्या है आज कुछ। आज अकेडमी में ट्रेन करना है। हम्म। यस। Select the server for controls. Hey. Mm-hmm.
सोफे पे बैठ क्या 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 अच्छी करनी हाँ
अरे वहाँ ऑनलाइन हो गई। Chelsea, Brentford, Queens Park. Okay. देखा अब ठीक है शायद मैनचेस्टर भी देख लूंगा दो Bruno Fernandes not matches. Three. Game plan देखता है what is 6
Mm.
what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Gabriel makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I think we're both looking forward to watching this guy play. His positioning and reading of the game are second to none. He's such an intelligent player, and he just seems to know exactly what the opposition are going to do next, and he's usually there to stop it.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Looking for the run. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. Carlos Augusto. Just eases him off the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gabriel tries to clear. Doué does well to get it back. Great ball, and he's in. It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Mbappe! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
It's Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh no, this does not look good. That has been slung wide. Dembele going full tilt down the left. He's got away. Danger averted for now. Now it's Dembele. Brazil are 3 down and sinking. Kante goes steaming forward. Camavinga gets into some space. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Referee has just said play on. The pass has gone astray. Saliba. And it's Doué. Spread out to the left. Played into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's there to clear it. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, That's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot could be on. Oh, hang on. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that was vital. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's João Pedro. Lucas Paqueta. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. He's put his foot right through that one.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Camavinga is there and he can pick it up. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Camavinga. Gets his head on it! And that has faded wide. Doué. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga cuts out the pass. Tries to play it through. Gabriel. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão os horários dos trens nas principais estações da região.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Brazil didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And we have our very first corner. Olise with the short one. Olise. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks out. Olise! Brought out the best in the keeper. And it's Paqueta. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reaction! And he's following up! And that's wide. Searching pass he's played there. Lucas Paqueta could try cutting inside here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
Big chance! Oh, crossbar! himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9, camisa 39, camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 7, camisa 17.
What a throw in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! It's hit the upright. And that has put paid to that. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! He scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Dembele goes on a charge down the left. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 20, camisa 30.
And he thumps it clear.
Para a entrada de camisa
Camavinga.
19, camisa 10.
And he's had a hit. They want to be quick to recover this. Ball driven towards the far post. Gabriel with the clearance. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Tries a shot. Well, they can break here.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Doué. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Oh, that's another chance. Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Chouameni gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France have got it back and they'll have another go. Joelinton did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. France have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Takes the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Conte. And it's made its way to him, and that's gone loose. Excellent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Dembele. And he's straight offside.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Jones looking wide. That's the keeper's ball. In with the challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe, great chance! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. And that's it. Brazil cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed. here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free, and that has been knocked clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's really well cleared, and he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Neither side especially adventurous early on. truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pressing high and with purpose. Marmouche. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Salah. And he's away. Mohamed Salah couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Marmouche! He went for the curler. That's an imaginative pass. Brazil. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's burst through. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Danilo. Gabriel. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lucas Paqueta, and he was quick to react. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Evan Nielsen. This looks promising. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Evan Nielsen! Goal! Brazil! There is the breakthrough. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Salah. He is starved of space and time. Now it's come to nothing. Now it's João Pedro. And they're quick to get it back. He's had a shot! And for moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's a decent chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found a way through.
Has been indicated.
Hoisted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Evan Nielsen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a good run down the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Marmouche. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Marmouche. And he's there to retrieve it. Gabriel gets it away. And he skips past his man. Is there any support? He might not need it. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 9, Evan Nielsen. Substitution.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's bustling through here. They're urging him. Oh, shooting chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Brazil have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's picked out the run. Now there's a fine ball. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Back into the middle. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Backward it goes. That has ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Gets a good foot in there. Played with finesse. And the shot! We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent... Oh, they could be caught out here.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil making consecutive changes here. Could be danger here. And a chance! A whisker away from making it 4. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. Just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That pass isn't the best. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold with terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Kane gets a foot in here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Kane. He's free. He has got space. No foul. Oh, no, this does not... Takes a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Number 9.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden gets into a good position. And he thumps it clear. England have it back and can go again.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he gets rid in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Danilo clears it away.
England really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he shoots! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The goal scorer for England after 25 minutes is number 20, Marcus Rashford.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Rice gathers from the goal kick. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, played right into it. Foden! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, easy pickings there. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. Danilo. Rice goes sliding in. Danilo. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. And he's in on big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Good ball, good goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And that's been won straight back. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think...
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now this could be a chance. He might be in here. Big chance, must be. Shoots. They've done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
England are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Foden. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Rice.
3 minutes added time.
And it's Bellingham. Out towards the flank. That's really well cleared. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And he welcomes it in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Stones. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Brazil come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Brazil different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Douglas Luiz looking for the run. Lucas Paqueta has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement. Oh, he's onto this. No, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Saka. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rashford. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rashford has been caught there. It's a foul. Saka, who's set up one goal so far. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a good foot in there. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Is number 13, Edison.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Brazil are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Stones spots it and
The
intercepts.
attendance for this match was 98,004.
So we've reached the hour mark. That has not gone well. Saka. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nice looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for England, number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number 14.
Good effort from distance.
Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold. Bowen. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bowen. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. And a chance! And again! And that's off target. Rice is there and he can pick it up. Great vision. Now it's Pedro. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! No, not quite.
Substitution for England, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
number
fact.
10, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 22.
Pass somewhat off target.
Number
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eze with a beautifully timed run. Oh, they could be caught out here. Saka. Well read, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gehi promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Pedro. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. And Bowen. Lampard. And it's Rice. That has been slung wide. Eze picks it up out wide. Has a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Eze clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bellingham. A probing pass. Might be danger here. Marquinhos. Douglas Luiz. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? He can get that clear. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Eze. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Bellingham. Saka. Cross goes in there.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's hoisted clear. And that has been knocked clear. Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste. Dealt with nicely by the defence. England clearly now in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only
Please
one
be
outcome.
reminded that drinking is only allowed in the
Any
area
reflections on
facilities.
what you've seen,
Thank you
Jim?
very much
Well,
for your
Peter,
cooperation.
I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Chips it through. That's an excellent interception.
And the shot! Goal!
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
7 minutes is number 25, Otavio.
Al Nassr breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Hoisted chance! No, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Brozovic. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Great work on the overlap. Laporte is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Mane. Now that looks a decent ball. Thiago Silva gets over and intercepts. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes looking wide. Otavio flings in across. Oh, well played. That is good pressure, just great chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive. Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Takes on his marker. Gets a good foot in there. Mane. Otavio gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Otavio is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he'll shoot here! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good, strong midfield running here. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. It's a pretty loose pass. That has ended up in no man's land. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Well, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. He rises! That's a half-decent try. Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Otavio has found the net here, of course. Thiago Silva. Laporte. And here's Mane. Might be and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. Al Nassr find a position of real strength now. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Otavio. Thiago Silva. And there's the end of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups. Al Nassr very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Takes a shot. And he's done very well to deal with it. Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Great pressure, plenty of it. Al Nassr really do look to have it all sewn up here. Shot, surely! Oh, extraordinary. Al Nassr certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. seems beyond the defence. Out towards the flank. Spread it left.
Attendance for this match was 51,832.
That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. That's been slipped through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's had it nicked away. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thiago Silva.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swings it across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. "75 minutes played. Brozovic does really well there. He is strong. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mane, who does have an assist to his name.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some good work on the right flank here. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's lifted it over.
Cristiano Ronaldo most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Thiago Silva. Ganso. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's good vision. Picked out brilliantly. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, poor contact. Nothing on the shot. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played out to the left flank. Mane. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely shaped ball. That's really well cleared. Spread it left. And that's a throw-in. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving it. Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's gone for goal. It's run loose. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he get on the end of it? He's having a shot! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Knocks it into space. Oh, it's just a little long. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Played with finesse. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through. He's got tall. And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's having a hit! Hits That's off target and by quite a way.
Al Nassr really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Thiago Silva. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared away. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Wriggles his way through. And he skips past his man. He's got away. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Otavio. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Otavio. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Otavio really needed to be...
Oh, that's ambitious. And it's Mane. Otavio takes a shot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Here's the header! He will be livid with himself.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Thiago Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. And please welcome our lads to the field.
So once again, we're underway.
Al Nassr are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Pressing high and with purpose. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Otavio plays a sharp little ball here. That ball looks a good one. Thiago Silva. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to get it away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's come loose. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. And that's it. looking to be so careless, Peter. It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 19.
Al Nassr take the lead. Threads one in. Done delicately. Well timed, excellent interception. Al Nassr are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Well, that's a little loose. And that should get the job done.
The attendance for this match was 50,000.
And they can counter here. Played through into space. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Thiago Silva kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Tries to pass it through. Looking to go deep. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's an imaginative pass. Mane providing an outlet on that. He's gone for goal! Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled. Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution. Gets to show off his quick feet. Now that looks a decent ball. Mane, can he get it through? The ball goes in. And that should get the job done. And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able. Very much into the last knockings. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely bit of skill.
Time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Al Nassr have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration and industry. It was a hard-working win, but when necessary, they were able to call upon that creativity and the ability to dig in. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Okay, bye.